welcome back. If you don't know me, my name's Michelle. This is my little space where I share all the things that I make. After my last video, we had so many more health concerns with Link, and it ended up just being a steady decline until we lost him in December, and it's just been really rough to get my head into a space where I can create and be proud of things that I make. So we're back now. Everything's good, okay. I got more rats. We recently got a new puppy, and he has been keeping me very busy. But also he's super good. So I have so much time to just work on stuff that I want to. So that's cool. This is Toast. He's really big. He's 4 months old and just growing steadily. Huh, he's a husky. He came from the same breeder that we got Nebula from, and he is covered in hair that gets in my mouth. Okay, I'll put you down. I'll put you down, buddy. Okay. He's such a good dog already. I don't know how we keep getting lucky with these dogs. They're just very chill, and it's crazy that we've had 5 huskies now, and only one of them was like crazy, and she was half Timberwolf, so I probably explained that. Hi, Nebby. And I will insert some footage of my new rats. They're all boys this time. I think I like having boys better. I had boy rats when I was younger, and the girls were sweet. I've read that girls tend to be more active, but I don't find that to be the case. People say that boys stink more, and I guess they do. I don't know. They're kind of chill. Mine just kind of keep to themselves. Yaboku, my black rat, is my big boy. He's huge. I hope the others get as big as he is. I think he's older than the rest of them, but they're really cool. I love having rats again. It's so nice. I figured I'll split my videos in 2 and do one about crochet and one about knitting. I have a massive bucket here full of stuff to show you, which is crazy because I feel like I haven't been doing that much, but I literally have. So yeah, what I'm wearing is the Hexi Wrap cardigan by Shive, and I have, you can see, I have little aliens that go down the back. Little aliens. I love them. I wanted to make like pockets at the bottom of the little granny square aliens, but I just got lazy and didn't do that. So it's super nice to just be around the house in. It's cozy. It was done with a big hook, so there's a lot of breathability in it. And I love the colors. I'm still on my green kick, and that is very obvious from the things that I've made. This was modified to be a longer cardigan, because the Hexi Wrap pattern is more of a cropped wrap with strings, which I did make, and I will show you one in just a minute. But before that, I wanted to talk about my friend Jerry here. A few of you might recognize him, but he is the little Flamingo mascot for the new Sleep Token album, who I have become obsessed with, as well as a lot of people, I guess. He is from the pattern, the Flamingo crochet pattern by Alexandra Brown, and it was super easy to do. I kind of wish his nose was more flamingo-like. It's a little, I mean, I can just shape it, but I went with these colors because he's not pink. And I love him. He's so cute. I did want to paint his eyes red because Jerry has red eyes, but I got lazy. So he just chills here. He's a good boy. He sits. If I can get him to sit. Oh, that worked first try. Cool. Alright, moving along quickly. I have 3 bandanas that I made a while ago now. This is the Death's Head Hawk Moth bandana. Oh. There's also a Lunar Moth one. I love the little tails with the little curls at the bottom, super cute. And then there's another one that I saw that someone did on Reddit that I copied because it gave me like Beetlejuice vibes, and I'm sure you could see why. It's really cool. I love this. This is the yarn that Ellie sent me, her acid trip, and the Echo. And then I used a white cotton. This green is just intense and I love it so much. But yeah, these are super cute. They are by Mystic Mist on Etsy, I believe. It's been so long since I bought these patterns and made them and everything. So getting everything together for these videos was crazy. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about them. Most of them are made in cotton, just so I could wear them in the summer. This one was made with yarn from my funny pair of socks, or my sister's Pooh and Piglet funny pair of socks from Knitting Me Cubby, and I believe this brown is from Knitting for Olive from my baby bear bonnet. Yep. They're super cute, and I love them. Next is something that I made recently because I started getting back into 21 Pilots because they have a new album coming out in September, and I went a little crazy with the merch stuff. You will see in these 2 videos I'm gonna post. I've been listening to just literally Sleep Token and 21 Pilots just back to back over and over, and I won't go into how obsessed I've been, but it's a lot. I'll spare you all of that. But I made a Clancy balaclava. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to force this thing onto my head. Ah! Not something I feel like I would just wear. But it was really cool to make and super fun to have. This is a pattern by the Cat Lady. I feel insane right now. I love this thing. I hope I have the guts to wear it when it's cold. I think it's really cool. The yarn I use is thick, pretty thick worsted weight, so it's kind of heavy. I think I followed her pattern pretty strictly, except for, I think when she did her edging, she did like slip stitches and 3 stitches, and I went 4 just to make it a little more cinched in at the neck. It still isn't like exactly what I would like, but it is what it is. I love it. Oh god. Also, my hair's a different color. I don't know if you care about that, but we're copper now. It went green for a while, which was really cool. I also had like a half black, half purple thing going on, which was awesome. And then I chopped it all off for Comic-Con, which was also great. And it's fun doing stuff with my hair now because I had it long for so many years and I just found it boring, which is why I always was cutting layers into it. And I go back and forth between just doing it all over Pixie and then growing it out till the middle of my back and then just cutting it all off again. I don't know, there's just something freeing about chopping my hair off. For now I have the side shaved, which is nice. Very breezy. It's probably all messed up now. But yeah, I did that like 2-3 days ago. I love it. I don't think I've ever had it this short on the sides, or anywhere really, but I am obsessed with it right now. So hopefully that stays. I also made like a regular beanie style of the Clancy hat. This one's pretty big. This one I didn't really follow a pattern. I guess I did the same stitch, like same rows. I used a smaller needle because the balaclava was like really wide, but this came out pretty wide too. It's all acrylic yarn. I definitely see myself wearing this one a lot. I'm finding my love for red again, which is great. I love that. I mean, I did have that red and black Drop Dead Freddy, which I'm still in the same place that I was when you saw it last, which I believe was a year ago. But we're not gonna worry about that. It just needs sleeves. It just needs sleeves. Maybe we'll get to it. But yeah, it was super fun to make too. They didn't take very long. It's so soft. Don't fall! Don't fall! Jerry! Jericho Vessalonius. What was his name? I can't remember. The Reddit. The Reddit community. Jericho Vessalonius token something. Anyway, moving along. I have the first Hexi wrap that I did, which is in my favorite colors ever. I don't know if I should have used the gray, just because I feel like it's so close to the green that you can't really tell from far away that there's two colors. But I don't know, I do like it between the orange up here. Also, I made the ties little maple leaves. They ended up being like more star shaped, but they're so cute. I put pictures of this one on my Instagram. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll definitely see more of what I've made in the last few months than what I'm sharing today, but still, I have a lot. I love this. Great pattern, no notes. I really hate picking up bands for cardigans, and I have to say that this one was enjoyable, which is crazy. But yeah, I absolutely love this pattern, and it was part of a crochet along, so that was super fun. I highly recommend you make your own. It's a great pattern. This is so heavy because I used Lion Brand. Is it Hometown? And I did these huge bell sleeves. They're crazy. I did the same for these. I just love this big old sleeve. Whew. It's so much yarn. Alright, next I have my Mothman that I talked about last time that I finished, and he's super cute and I love him. Oh my god, that tiny Mothman that I showed you guys, I had it on like a little key ring. I like hooked a little ring through the stitches and I had him just dangling on my purse, and I lost him somewhere, and I was really upset about it for a really long time because he was like, it was yarn I dyed. There was mohair in there, like it was good stuff, and I was so proud of him. He's so cute. This guy's got beans in his butt, little beans. It's from the bunny pattern that I shared previously, and then I just kind of looked up a tutorial for the wings on YouTube, and they're very off center. but you can't tell when he's this way, so don't worry about that. But his wings, his little necktie is mohair, and his ears, or not ears, his antenna are mohair. And I think he's the cutest little guy. And I love him. He sits on my coffee bar and just watches. He lurks on my coffee bar. He's got a little belly button. He's so cute. I just want to squish him. Squish him up. I'm gonna put him right here next to Jerry. I don't think he'll sit. That might be a problem. What if... Oh! You guys just chill there. Okay. I will link the video again to that pattern. It's such a great basic body structure for crochet toys and plushies. So I'll definitely link that one. Those are all my finished objects, I think. If not, oh well. I have a few whips. It's crazy that I have this much crochet. I think the Hexi Wrap crochet along just like sprung me into this crazy situation where I'm just obsessed with crocheting, which is so unlike me. Like, I haven't been crocheting this much in a span of time since like high school, which just blows my mind because I just got so deep into like the mindset of knitting, and it's been so nice to just switch back and forth if I just feel like doing one over the other. So my first whip is the Klaziena Shawl by Kristen Bishop. It's fingering weight, absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure it's a free pattern. I ran out of yarn, so I stopped here, but I have like 2 more skeins of this. It's from Knit Crate from a long time ago, and it's colored chestnut. It's just so, whoops. It's so pretty. Is that that's, I don't know. I don't know what's the front or back. There is these, like, I can't remember if it's front post or back post, but there is that design in it. This is one repeat of the chart. And I don't remember how many you're supposed to do, but I'm just gonna keep going until I run out, I guess. I've been enjoying it. It's very nice. It is on a 3.5mm hook, and yeah, it's been really fun. It's drapey. There's real big holes, so it goes quickly. I'm also making one in worsted weight, which looks completely different. I mean, I guess it looks the same, but I'm using the leftover yarn from my Hexi Wrap, which is not a lot of orange. This was the rest of the orange, and I have quite a lot of the yellow, and then I have a little bit of green. So once the yellow's gone, I will use the green, and it'll just be like a nice little fade. And I hope it looks cool, because I'm always weird about stripe blocking, but it's pretty big. It's pretty massive, and I love these colors. I just love these colors, and it's been a lot of fun to work on. I believe this one's on 5mm hook. I wonder if it's in here. 6.5. I lied. 6.5mm hook. That's nuts. It's pretty big. Okay, I have one more crochet thing to show you, and then I have a few cross stitch things that I've completed. This isn't big. I have that glider chair that used to be in here, and I moved it out into the living room for no reason other than space. And I want to make a cover for the seats, because the person I got it from had a smoking problem, I guess. And there's just like cigarette burns all over the cushions. So I wanted to make covers that matched my couch pillows, and my couch is like a whitish gray beige, I don't know. And my pillows are like this really pretty green and deep purple. So I'm making these little guys, and I have two variations where one's like gray, green, purple, and one's green, gray, purple. But I always want the purple on the outside because I feel like that once I sew it together, it will be like cool sunbursty effect. I think. I don't know. I'm just going for it. But these are really tiny. I wasn't expecting them to be so small. This is the Twinkling Granny Square by Mezza. They're really fun and easy, and they don't use up a lot of yarn. Obviously, they're tiny. But yeah, I've got, I think, 8 of them. 6. I lied. 6 little squares. I'm gonna have to make a crud ton to get as much as I need for the cushions, but it's nice to just have if I want to work on granny squares, because sometimes I just want to work on granny squares. This is all touch of alpaca, the beige and the green, and then the purple is Basic Stitch, my brand. And that is all that I have for crochet. If that is all you're here for, thank you for watching my video. If you want to see some cross stitch, let's just get right into it. I have 3 finished cross stitches. One I don't have with me, but I will put in pictures. I gifted it to my friend and she put it in this gorgeous frame, and I need to get pictures next time I'm there, but the picture I have right now is like just the piece that I made, but it's so cute. It's a pink snake, and it's by Happy Little Mouse on Etsy. I also finished my little strawberry ghost from Mama Witch Cross Stitch, I think, also on Etsy. I used what colors I had on me, so it's not true to the pattern, but I think I like the way that it turned out. I think it's more spooky like this. And I started a new cross stitch to match this, which I'll show you in a minute, but I still need to frame this. I don't know if I want to get one of those oval just cross stitch things, like a little oval frame, or if I want to actually get a frame, but he's just chilling. Little ghost man, just chilling while I figure it out. I also finished my little plant window cross stitch. I got this from Pop Shelf. R.I.P. Pop Shelf. I think I talked about Pop Shelf in one of my last videos, and it's gone now. It had just opened when I was talking about it, and it's already gone. But this was really fun. It's super cute. I like it's got like texture with this Spider-Man, I think that is. It's really cute. And a little cactus has the flowers. Toast is screaming. Just a normal day at my house. What else? Oh, those are all the finished ones, and I'm also working on some. Oh, this is gonna be for Link, because it's Link. I just have to finish the other half of the top of the background, but little Link is right there. It's covered in dog hair. I got one of these things. I love this thing. I haven't been able to use it for anything else because this has been on it for a long. I started this when Link was still with us, and I was hoping to finish it before we got his box back so that I could take a video of this on the mantle, like with his stuff, and it'd be sweet. It's gonna be in the shape of a shield, like from Zelda, but I just found this, I think I found this like pixel art image on Google and just was like, I gotta make it. So eventually this will be done. Oh my god, it's just covered in hair my entire life. But I really like this so much. And I think this is supposed to come down too with this dark green that I used. Yeah, that one's fun. Next is Sebastian. I did end up putting all his favorite things around him, and then I had a stupid idea to make the background black instead of making this on black fabric, like I should have done. So that's gonna take me 1,000,000,000 years. Don't expect to see him again for a while. But here he is with all his favorite stuff, his pumpkin. I winged all of this, and I'm very proud of the rainbow pop, or whatever that thing is. I usually just gift him the sashimi and the quartz. Is that, why does it look like that? See, the frozen teardrop's hard to get. I don't think I've ever seen that thing. I didn't know he liked Lucky Rabbit's foot, which is cool. And I put a little frog here because he loves frogs. So I'm a little frog boy. I don't know what the heck that is. It's been a minute. I just give that boy sashimi because it's easy and I love sashimi. The very, very, very last thing I have to show you is this covered in dog hair, as is tradition. All my things are super organized right here, so I'm just gonna cover this and lift it so that you can see it. But it's a little strawberry mouse. It's very cute, and this is a pattern by Tourmaline pattern on Etsy. I'm just pretending that it's a rat, even though it's real tiny. There's gonna be more of them. I think there's 3 in total, and then a bunch of strawberries and plants and stuff. I'm substituting, I think there's like yellow and pink flowers, but I'm substituting purple so that it better matches my little ghost, so that I can put them close to each other, because this has strawberries too. And I really like strawberries, and I really like rats and ghosts, and I'm already dropping my stuff. But yeah. That's all I got. A year or two's worth of stuff, and, and this is what we have. I do have a bunch of knitting to share, but I'm going to save it for another video, so check that out if it is up when you see this. Thank you so much for being here with me. Sorry about if it's awkward or weird. I'm trying to get back into like the groove of everything. It's just been a crazy little while, and finding energy has been hard. Finding the will to do anything has been hard. So I've had a good couple weeks, and I'm feeling like we are on some kind of incline to somewhere better. So I'm gonna focus on those positives, and I hope that all of you are being safe and healthy and keeping yourself in a good headspace. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for being here with me. I love you guys. Bye.